I grew up in this community, so the Hoyt has always been present, when I was a student in high school, as well as throughout my collegiate education. And then Kim and I met, we served on a board together, the Midwestern Arts and Humanities Council board. And when her and I met, we had a few conversations, and then it led up that there was a vacancy here. And they thought I would be a good fit because I was an educator and I would bring in kind of that perspective to it. The Hoyt kind of is the support system for the teachers and the district because they're kind of like the expert when it comes to the arts, I guess, in the area. So it helps to kind of have that expert opinion, and they have the best practices already laid out for those after school programs and kind of keeping kids more in a controlled environment instead of their homes at times. They're also there to help support teachers if teachers reach out to them. We've done, a lot of programs. For example, we used one year, like as a reading incentive, kids that read X amount of books got to come down to the Hoyt from George Washington to do activities with Mr. Bob. I think Mr. Bob is like that Mr. Rogers of the neighborhood. Like everyone knows Mr. Bob, all the kids love him. He's just that standard person in the community. They just love it. I just think it's like a release. It's a break from the school day, even though it's very structured. It's not like school is. So they have that kind of release, and they can relieve their stresses or whatever they're thinking about. Sometimes it's an escape for some of them because they don't want to go home to whatever their home life should be, and it allows them to kind of like escape the reality for a moment in time. Oftentimes kids don't know how to express their emotions, and emotions can come out in behaviors. And we as educators and as a community and as adults want to try to teach them how to properly channel these emotions, because oftentimes they don't have the words to express them at certain ages. So the Hoyt and the arts allow them to express these emotions, whether written or through dance or through music or through drawing or whatever type of, through clay working or sculpturing. And it's important these kids have that outlet because there's a lot of trauma that a lot of them face, and they have to deal with it. There's an authenticity about Kim and the staff here of being part and being members of the community. And you're right, they don't just go and say, here's a packet and do that. Even during the coronavirus, they had packets ready for people to take, and then they were able to go online to see activities and lessons to do with those type of packets. So I think they're really hands-on in helping develop and make this community a better place. And to me, the Hoyt is this little gem in the city that people don't know about. My husband and I got married here, and we had guests from, New York, from Georgia, from Colorado, all here and from, as close as Pittsburgh. Didn't even know this place existed. So when they showed up, they were just in awe about, the building and this little art center in the middle of a town and in the middle of a neighborhood.